Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valheim. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it's awesome to have you along. Rascal in the background there just came up from downstairs. Last episode, we were working on a portal hub, and it was highly suggested in the comments that we not build it there because of the Grey Dwarfs, because of the trolls, and everything else is going to be happening. It was suggested that perhaps what we do is we go down to this heart-shaped lake that's below our spawn point. We initially spawned up in here when we first got here. But we do something down in here. There's an island right here that we could go to and put something on. And if we're on an island, then nothing can really bother us too much, just like the island we're on right now. So I'm thinking maybe that's not a bad idea, because we are going to have trolls and gray dwarfs and boars and all kinds of things bugging us where I've put it up so far, and that is in that kind of stone thing just outside the base here. So I think I might want to do that. It's going to require us to get a ship put together to take over there onto that island. I'm going to have to put together like this small ship so we can sail out to that. Then I can pick the ship up and we can go back to, come back home through the home portal. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If I'm not mistaken, we have a cart and everything up here. And yes, I do know the locks caused some damage to the place because we had an attack and, things like that are going to happen. I'm not worried too much about it. Didn't cause hardly any damage at all to the place. Most of this is done because, well, it's sitting out in the elements. So I'm not going to worry too much about the locks causing some damage in here. We'll keep him put. I like having our locks on the property, as well as the wolf. It's nice. I'm going to run up here. Looks like the skeleton up on the top of the hill is out and about. Oh, that's a fueling. What's he doing out here? He must be left over from the last battle we had when they came in here? Oh, that's not fair. High ground. Come here. Die. Punkaloni. He must have been a leftover from the last time we were here. So we had this kind of idea going on around here, and it's not a bad idea. It's just that they're on a regular basis, there are trolls up here. When I come up to the tree farm to deal with the trees and stuff, it's never fails that I, on a regular basis, do have a troll that shows up and starts banging on stuff and breaking things. So the feelings looks like they were all busy over here doing all kinds of stuff. Let's go see what they killed over here too. Looks like they took down a couple of trees. There was some big battle over here prior to them getting to us. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to not go with this idea right here. I'm a little limited on space, and it's not a true circle here. I mean, I could put something in the middle of this and it would look probably pretty nice. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff all home and try out that other location. Go see it. It's also going to put us a little bit closer to where that plains biome is too out there that needs to be, we need to go to get the tar going. We need tar, and more tar. I think that stuff's not going to all fit in there. I'll take that back with me. I'll take that stone with me. I'll take that piece of meat. Yeah, I'm going to need room for the stone and all this stuff in order to put this away. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down. And then we'll come back and go check out that little island and see if maybe that's a better spot for us to put something like this. I'm going to kind of put this area back the way it was, if I can. Okay, I think if we go to Eikthyre's, we could get down here really quick. Much faster. So I'm just looking for a faster way to get over there, but ooh, I've got 2 iron on me. I'm going to always have to carry the iron. I want to make sure I have a stonecutter bench there, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. I'm going to have to do that instead. It should be fine, of course. We got to get up and over the mountain and past that, and then down the other side, and we should be good to go. Take a look at the map. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. It's not too bad, though. Maybe if I go up and over this mountain here, that would make it a lot faster. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm just going to go up and over the mountain, kill a few things along the way, and then we'll get what we need on the other side. I'm going to try to avoid the gray dwarfs and everybody else that I encounter out here, just so, you know, I get there in a timely fashion and we get a few things done today. I would love to get the platform laid out and figured out what I'm going to do. The first thing I need to do, though, and we've got the portal with us, is take the home portal there and get it set up so we can go back and forth much faster. It's a nice big flat area up here, too. Okay, nothing you haven't seen before going through here, so I'm going to go ahead and break away again, just letting you guys know where I'm at with this. I put a bunch of stuff away, got things organized at home, and now here we are off on adventure through the land of Valheim. Oh, whoa. And I'm going to pick up a few branches and stones along the way because we're going to need them to make that workbench and the other workbench. Look at them all. There's a whole bunch of them out here. Take all their guts. So you want to do this, guys. You see how it's splattering everybody. Perfect. Look at this. Nice big cluster of goo. Nice. Perfect. I love it when they all come together like that. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this chest here. This is an area we've not actually opened up before. No, and I could break that barrel down. It's going to have some delicious loot inside of it, along with some fine wood. How's our situation for weight? 335 out of 450, so I've got about 100 pounds. I think I might be able to take this and break it down, and then take the stuff with us. There's nothing I can leave out of my inventory at the moment. Blueberries and coal. And some fine wood. Just a little bit of fine wood. Well, that'll have to just stay there. Alright, we've taken care of that. Now, let's go see about that lake that is in the shape of a heart. Took me a second to find it, south of spawn. I haven't really opened the whole lake up, so it didn't look like a heart to me at the beginning, but there it is. I do see it. We're almost there. You can see it's in kind of a shape of a heart. I believe that's what we're talking about right here. Heart-shaped lake. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away now. We're almost there. Okay, our island should be right out there. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. It's even got a little tower on it and stuff there. Now, it was mentioned that the island was in the middle of the lake, and this one, of course, is not in the middle of the lake, but it's out there far enough where it would definitely be easy for us to just kind of survive without having too many problems of people bugging us or creatures bugging us. Yeah, we got a little bit of riffraff coming in here. There we go. A little booger. I probably should kill that troll in case he comes over here and decides to cause me trouble with a workbench, but let's see. Let's give it a shot and see if we can bypass that troll altogether. And then we need miscellaneous. We need this little boat right here. Probably could have swam the locks across this channel, huh? Where's a good place to land and anchor? Let's take a look and see. No, that's not a crypt, so... Wow, look at this island over here with this crypt on it. That could be kind of cool. That's not a crypt, but just one of those, you know, sort of a shrine type thing here. I'm very interested in this. A little bridge across that would be kind of cool too if we wanted to. What do we got here? Some bones, some junk. Let's go ahead and put down another workbench if we can. Missing the 10 wood. Well, I'm looking at this island wondering if it's big enough. Let's go to the map and look at it again. The other side is going to be a little bit bigger and a little more space for us, I think. That one right there. Let's go ahead and turn the ship around and go over there and take a look at that real quick. Just back it up here. I see a gray dwarf on the island, but I don't think he'd be much of a problem. Can we flatten this out? There's a beehive in here. Oh. Interesting. Do you get poisoned just by getting close to them now? Don't know why I was poisoned there. I wonder if our friend there was giving them problems. Banging on their stuff. Let's go number 6. Get our axe out. Chop down some of these tinier trees. We're going to have some clearing to do, some land development to do, and all that good stuff. I don't think we have to worry about anything coming over here and bugging us. I don't think we do. Let's go back to 1. Let's drop this. Let's back it here. Miscellaneous. Let's get our portal put in. Okay, so we do have a gray dwarf that managed to come all the way over here. I don't know if he swam over here or if he was just offshore, but there he is. So we're still going to have a little bit of activity. I imagine he's probably one that spawns here, but I think once we get our stuff kind of set down and established, it should reduce the chances of that. We got a workbench here too now. So if we put a few workbenches here and there on this island, I don't think we'll have anybody else spawning. I do need to take this beehive out, and I may take that down just because it's right in the middle of the whole area. You know, it's right in the middle of this island that we're going to use, so I'd kind of rather not have that happening here. It should start collapsing any second now. There we go. Drop all that stuff in there, all the goodness. Ah, gravity, right? Gravity. There it is, all of it, nice. I love that. I love how it does it sort of delayed too. It's not just this whole boom, you know. It's got this kind of delayed reaction so you can sit there and watch it. It's fun. There's another queen. Okay, so we've got this going on for us now. I gotta say, I like this idea better. Thank you, Terry. I do. I do like the idea of being out here on this big area. Let's go ahead and get our hoe on. How much land are we talking about here? You don't really get a good idea until you get all this, the bushes and the grass and stuff removed. Get kind of a good idea as to how much space you actually have to build this portal area. Give me a second. I'm going to give this some thought and see what I want to do with this. I've got an interesting shape of an island here too. I like how this curves around, stretches down and goes that way. I don't think building down here is a very wise idea, and I certainly know that it's not good to build down in there. And this area over here, although I did some leveling of it, it is definitely got water coming up over the top of it down in this area here too. So this is too low to be building on down here. It's going to cause us some problems. So instead, we're all going to focus to up here. And let me give it some thought as to what I'm going to do. I may have to clear this stuff out just so we have space for this. Welcome back. I am currently just playing with blocks, really. Just figuring out what I can do and what I can't do. And I think I'm going to go for some kind of a... I feel like a portal can go on each of these little tiny areas. We can put a portal here, one here, one here, one here. I believe we can get away with that. So if I come in straight with this one here, let's see here. I'd be able to take all of those out eventually and just come back with one single one. I could probably put in here. Will it fit in that little... Well, we're going to do that, and we're going to go back to that. Right there, just like that. We got our straight one. And then we've got one that's straight for this guy here. See? Do that right there. That one's nice and straight. You can see the line there and the line there. And then we take and we put this one like so, and like so. And we got to straighten that back out again. Not straighten it out, but get it so it's pointing at that log straight. Right there. Like that. And we need to move you. Put you there. And then I'm going to go just one like so. Straight for there. And then straight for the next one next door. Sometimes these pop in real easy. Sometimes they don't. And we do like that. And then I'm coming back with our bigger ones. These guys right here. And these guys are doing a nice job of just kind of overlapping a little bit and missing their requirement. And then the middle, I don't know yet. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's go ahead and let's get the flooring. Let's go back to number 1. Let's get our flooring out real quick and see if there's anything we could do with wood floor. I need wood. Of course I do. Wood. Well, someplace we could put the portal back up. And then we're going to bang that. I just did the wrong thing there. Like that. And we want the flooring. Like that. We do that. Miscellaneous. Portal. And look at that. It's going to fit on there beautifully. Do like that right there. Home. We do that, and we've got one. Then we can do a second one here. I think we can probably squeeze another one in right there. I gotta think we can. Building. These guys will turn so that they fit nice and snug in here. Like they do. Like so. And then we'll build up a nice wall behind that. With probably these guys right here. Do a little roof cropping over the top of these, and they're going to look sexy. Beautiful. Quite lovely. And it fits on this island nicely. I'll try to get a taller shot for you guys to see. We're going to do this, too. Bring all this up. We can fill it in with some windows and some other things. And the idea is we get our portal pad set up and the home portal. I'm probably going to put the home portal right in the middle, so when we step off, we go to the direction we want to go to. And let's grab you back. And we need to remove the rock, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the rock has to go. Kind of wanted to keep some of this stuff here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So what we'll do is we will bring some trees over and we will plant them once we're done with this and make this island look beautiful again. Yeah, we got to get rid of that tree there. For you. I always try to save as much of that as possible just because it's natural generation, and it's hard to mimic natural generation, I think. I'm going to have to redo all these big guys because we did have a storm. And since we have no roof over the top of anything, you know, it's taking damage, of course. And then we've got room on this island if there's anything else we want to do. If you guys got ideas for other things we could do on this island, let me know. My ship is still sitting there? Yeah, it is. Boom, just like that. So this is a pretty easy process. It's what I've decided I wanted to do, and I like the way it looks. So we're going to go with this. Come on now. There you go. like that right there, and then I can add my roof pieces in between here. To there. I wonder if it'll be easier to put these in once I have that up like that. Let's see. It may make things a little more difficult, just because it's got so many different hit boxes to look at. I broke my hammer, and I got no way of fixing it. I gotta run home and fix my hammer. We need to move a workbench underneath a covered area so I can fix it out here. I don't think I fixed anything last time I was home. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to fix all my stuff when I came back. Noob. Let's drop these fir cones off over here. There we go. And let's grab a little bit more of this if we can. We can take that right there. Beautiful. Looks like the sun's getting ready to go down. I need to get that workbench moved and put back in place. Now for the home portal here at the compound on the island, I think what I'm going to do is put it in the Great Hall eventually and have it right there. So that's the spot we go to in order to, you know, leave the area. Let's go ahead and break you. And let's put you over here. I'm hoping that this is going to be covered then. Station is too exposed. So what if I put... Let's go back to number 1, and let's see if we can do a little bit of a wall back behind here, if that's going to make it feel a little bit happier and safer about being here. That's an interesting overlap it did right there. Anyways, we're going to work on that anyways. There we go. Now we can fix stuff. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so back to what I was doing, and that is laying these posts. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, probably sleep the night away, and do all those good things, and then I'll come back. This is the last of these, so it looks like we're actually doing pretty darn good today. Once I've got an idea in my head and start putting in place, it seems to be working out just swimmingly. And then over here, we are going to have to do something about these guys right here. So I've got this. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Just kind of follow it around like we did last time, around the bottom, but this time at the top. Now I've added a second row of beamage up there. So what I think I can come back and do here is probably... I wonder if I can get this guy to hang down like that from up there in that corner. I was just thinking it might be a kind of a cool way to do sort of a light post through here. But what I think I'm going to do instead of doing that right now, let's go ahead and get our next piece of roofing on here. If we can. I really don't think we need another piece of roofing over the top of these portals. The other option I had here that I was thinking about doing was this guy right here. Kind of squeezing him in between all of these. Maybe I could do it with the long one instead. I was kind of hoping he'd pop right in there and sit nice and well, just kind of seal that up right there. I probably can get him to do that. Do something like that, and then maybe what I need to do also is bring this over. I was thinking I could bring this over here, and then we create a little area in the middle here for our home portal. We got plenty of space though here for portals now. At least I think we do. Fantastic. Look at that. That is looking pretty sexy. I like it. Okay, and then maybe we come back with our stairs. And we do a bunch of stairs in here. Let's see what this looks like. That might or might not look good. I don't know. We're not going to know until we turn a couple of them and see how they do when they're turned together. Oh, that's no good. Time flies when you're having fun. Brought Rascal a piece of boar meat back. Threw it on the floor there. We should be coming upstairs for it shortly, I would imagine. I like the fact that they seek out the food when you drop it on the ground. It's really cool. I just like Valheim. I think it's a great game. Very fun. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. That's right. That's right. Who's taking care of the boy? That's right. There you go. Good job, buddy. Good job. So I'm going with a stone floor instead of the stairs, and I brought this out into sort of a wagon wheel design right over here. And right now I'm getting these stones to place on either side of the support beam that comes out here on the floor. By just... there we go. Just like that. The stairs worked, but then I thought, you know what? I could do a floor out here and then have our home portal here. I brought the merchant portal over just so we could have a second one over here to look at. Takes a little bit to get them to place, but then once they do, they're just great. They're just awesome looking. And if I do this, I think it's going to be a nice solid stone floor. It's going to be far more expensive of a floor, but with the wood traveling through it a little bit here, it should look pretty cool, I hope. And keep the floor from being damaged by the weather as well. And then we'll put our main portal, our home portal, in the middle here. Welcome back. Took a break for lunch. Back at it now again. I'm thinking about changing my mind on these big guys here, because I can actually get this floor to kind of meld together pretty sweet with these guys right here. And we'll go with this one over this way. And then if I come back with this little guy here, I need to go back to the house. I just logged back on after eating. And decided, I thought, you know what, I've not tried these guys yet. Maybe I've got something I can do with these. I'll do this again with you since it's getting dark. I just wanted to see if I could do this one more time. Oh, there it is. Right there. Right there. That would actually work just fine right there. I think I may have gone a little overboard with this one here. We'll take a look at that when the light hits it, but yeah, we need to head home. I brought out a second portal just so we could see what it looks like. This is the merchant portal over here. Now, we could do that. If we don't have as many as we thought we have, then we'll just, you know, spread them out a little bit more. We can, if we want to. Otherwise, we've got plenty of space in there for portals. Lots of space. Okay, I need to sleep. I need to restock my food. I think I need to pick onions over here as well. And then I'm going to go back out there and work on it again. I think this might be the only video I actually put up today because I am pretty busy with that building. I'm having a good time trying to figure out how I'm going to get it all put together. And now that I got the floor figured out, I think I've got more ideas after that. Okay, we've got a hard stone floor laid in. Now what do I want to do? Good question. I wonder how close these are to each other that they're going to actually work out. If I could put one in the middle here, it's kind of hard to find the middle because there's so many of these points going in together. I wonder if there's a way to get them all to light up. Probably not. No, of course. I am thinking about maybe doing a roof over all of it, if not just another chunk in the middle here for our home portal, I was thinking. So if I do that, I would want it to go up a little bit higher, I think, because any roof that we bring down off of that around the center here where the home portal would be, it's not going to work too well that way. I need this guy in here first, though. I think he's going to kind of help me stay on track when it comes time to do this. Although these guys all look pretty good, they're just all not perfect, you know? You're bound to have some mistakes in here. Where the blocks are sitting. But I like the floor. It's different. It's just a nice big stone, hard stone floor. Alright, I'm going to go home. Sleep, eat, all that good stuff. You know, the typical things you do in Valheim between building sessions. I'll be right back. Trying to come up with a roof over here. Something that's going to give us a little protection in the middle. And I'm kind of starting from the top down, just fooling around with it a little bit here. See what it looks like when I get done with it. And then I believe I need this guy here next. So it's going to let me get away with this right here. It's not the strongest roof in the world for sure, but it is a roof right here. And basically it's this portal I want to protect. The other portals are all protected from the rain now because they've got just that bit of roof on them. So now I'm wondering if I do that there, what happens here if I do that right there? That really strengthened that up quite a bit there, didn't it? So there. And we'll do one right there. So how's our roof looking now? Look at that. Quite sturdy, huh? Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's drop these guys in. Is it going to be another night already? No way. Maybe I should just stick with this, follow the roof line of the roof instead of trying to connect to those big poles. Here we go. Now if I do this, how do we line up here? Just out of curiosity. Look at there. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby at all. Let's sleep. I'm going to sleep and come back. We'll work on it some more. I think we're getting closer to having a product that looks a little more finished. The decoration's all that's left, and getting the portals moved in, which I'm doing one by one. Another portal brought out. So far we have the home portal, the merchant, and this is Silverport where I've been getting my silver at the moment. So I'm just going to spread them out in here a little bit and we'll have fun with that. So I put a little roof over this, right? So we've got a bit of a roof in here now over that, and this one sits a little bit higher because we've got the portals, which is cool. And then now I'm thinking maybe I fill this in with some wood. Wonder if I could even get some more of these guys to go in there, just to kind of fill that in. Oh man, we've got it. We do. All I gotta do is bring over the rest of the portals and get them hooked up in here, and they're gonna look great. And I think we're gonna be able to space them a little bit in here too. A little bit. So they're not bunched up right next to each other, although they can be, which is what the main goal of the start was, is to make sure we could at least do that. You know, there's all kinds of decorative stuff we can do in here in these corners. I'm still thinking about doing something in here to make these guys kind of enclosed a little bit more. Those taking damage? Why are these taking damage? Aren't they considered part of the roof? They're all damaged, though. I'll have to see if that happens again, or if I... You know what? I had those up before I put the roof up, and I think it rained in between, so I just hadn't gotten around to seeing if they were broken or not. The other thing I thought of, too, is we could take this guy and put him in there, too. I think we talked about it earlier. Or I could even bring him down into here, into this area. He'll snap somewhere in here. They snap everywhere, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, that's going to have to wrap up today's Valheim episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.